With a daily budget of $3, what can you eat in China? In today's video, I will show you what ingredients you can buy in China for $3. I will visit a traditional Chinese farmer's market and a regular supermarket to purchase some common ingredients. And I will prepare two authentic, traditional Chinese dishes. Hi everyone, I'm Ali. I'm a 40-year-old single, unemployed man. I have no friends or a family, but I do have a cat named PP. If you want to know more about him or me, feel free to check out the first video on my channel. During the cooking process today, I will also explain every step, every ingredient, and the important things to watch out for in detail. If you are interested in Chinese cuisine or want to learn how to make authentic Chinese dishes yourself, this video will be very useful for you. With the fish bought, now I need to buy a piece of tofu. In China, there are many kinds of tofu: soft tofu, firm tofu, frozen tofu, and so on. Today, this soft tofu will do just fine. This piece of soft tofu costs $0.44. Take a look at this stall over here. It specializes in shoes. Various shoes range in price from $2.77 to $4.22. Generally, the people buying shoes here are seniors, as they always hope to buy cheaper things. Now let's take a stroll through the supermarket. There are many fresh vegetables at the entrance. Although I'm not buying them today, let's take a quick look at the prices. There are many vegetables outside, but let's go inside. There are many other vegetables in there. Over here, there are several different kinds of chili peppers. These two different kinds on the right are the same price, both $1.75 per kilogram. I'll just buy 2 green chili peppers and 2 xiaomi la. I use them for cooking today. These xiaomi la are $4.66 per kilogram. Over here is celery at $2.9 per kilogram. Yellow chives at $2.62 per kilogram. Leeks at $1.46 per kilogram. Fresh perilla at $2.04 per kilogram. Cilantro at $4.08 per kilogram. And shallots at $1.89 per kilogram. I only bought 3 shallots. I originally wanted to buy a few sprigs of cilantro, but after thinking about it, I decided I did not need cilantro. Let's take a look at the eggs. These are loose ordinary eggs, priced at $1.46 per kilogram. Over here, there are 2 different types of packaged eggs. This kind is $1.89 per dozen. This other kind is $2.45 per dozen. I'll only need 2 eggs today, so I'll just buy these ordinary ones. They look pretty good too. This is white vinegar, 420 milliliters per bottle, priced at $0.66. Alright, that's all for today. Let's check out first, then go home and cook. There is a benefit to living in southern China. When buying vegetables and food, you can buy just a tiny bit according to your needs. For example, today I only bought 2 eggs, 2 green peppers, 2 xiaomila, and 3 shallots. You buy exactly how much you need to use. In northern China, it is generally impossible to buy groceries like this. Everything bought in the supermarket adds up to $1.22. The vegetables and eggs needed for today cost a total of $0.57. So the total cost for all the cooking today is 1 fish for $2.04, 1 piece of tofu for $0.44, plus the other ingredients bought at the supermarket for $0.57. The total is $3.05. This is the entire cost for lunch and dinner today. Now let's go home and cook.
Hello?
Every time I go home, Pee greets me at the door. This is nice. Before starting to cook, I need to start the rice cooker first. I eat alone, so I cannot cook too much rice. This 1 cup of rice is enough. If you are cooking for yourself and do not have much experience, you can use a fixed cup to test a few times. After a few times, you will know how much rice to put in each time. Rinse the rice with clean water first. Washing it 1 or 2 times is enough. There is no need to wash it too many times. The main purpose is to wash off the impurities sticking to the rice. After washing the rice, add a little clean water to the pot. The water cannot be too much or too little. Too much water will make the rice too soft, and too little will make the rice too hard. I use a rice cooker, so I need to wipe off the water stuck to the inner pot first, and then put it into the rice cooker to cook. Now let's process the fish. The fish has already been cleaned, but we need to double check. Clean off any remaining scales, gills, and entrails. Be careful to clean off the black membrane inside the fish belly. This black membrane is one of the main sources of the fishy smell. After cleaning the fish, make 2 slits on each side of the fish body. Cut the flesh, but do not cut through the bone. If the fish you bought is large, making 3 or 4 slits on one side is also fine. This is done to let the fish absorb the flavor better. After cutting, use a knife to scrape off the mucus and moisture on the fish body. Of course, this will not scrape it completely clean, so we need the next step. Now use kitchen paper towels and stick them onto the fish body, using the paper to absorb the moisture and mucus on the fish surface. If you do not have kitchen paper towels, using clean ordinary napkins is actually fine too. Once the moisture on the fish body is absorbed like this, the preparation work for the fish is done. Now cut a small piece of ginger. Cut the ginger into small pieces and put them in a bowl. We'll use them in a moment. Take 2 or 3 cloves of garlic. Smash them with the side of a knife. Just smash them hard directly. Then clean them up. And put them together with the ginger from just now. We'll use them in a moment. Today, I minced this clove of garlic. This is prepared for the other dish. These are fresh shallots. I'm not sure what you call them in your country, but for shallots like this, clean them up. Cut off the root end of the shallots separately and set them aside. Then chop the rest of the parts. We'll need them in a moment. Next, let's handle the chili peppers. Clean the green and red peppers, then cut them open. You can cut them into any shape you like. Both shapes shown in the video are fine. It just depends on which one you prefer. Put the cut peppers onto a plate and let's continue to handle the eggs. Take out the 2 eggs we just bought and crack them. You do not need to separate the egg white and yolk. Just pour them together directly into a bowl. Then stir them together with chopsticks. In Western countries, you do not have to use chopsticks. A spoon, a whisk, or a mixer will all work. As long as the egg white and yolk are mixed together, it is fine. Alright, these are all the ingredients for the two dishes we are making today. The preparation work took quite a while. Depending on your skill level, it might take about 10 or 50 minutes. Next, let's start the wonderful cooking process. Before starting to cook, we need to prepare a pot of water and bring it to a boil. We will need it later. The first dish to make today is chili stir-fried eggs. This is a very ordinary dish in China, and the ingredients are very simple. I believe you can buy them in all countries. So if you are interested in learning to cook Chinese food, you might as well start with this dish. After heating the pan, pour in cooking oil. As for exactly how much to add, I cannot give you an exact number. You can see how much I added in the video. A little more or a little less actually will not be a big problem. When the pan starts to emit white smoke, pour in the beaten eggs we prepared earlier. Fry the eggs until both sides are golden brown. And then break the fried eggs into pieces. Generally, frying for 1 to 2 minutes is enough, judged by the color of the eggs. When both sides are golden brown, it is ready. The heat should not be too high, or you will burn the eggs. After the eggs are fried, scoop them up and set them aside. Now let's start stir-frying the chili peppers. First, add cooking oil. When the pan starts to emit white smoke, pour in the chopped garlic we prepared earlier. And then pour in the 2 types of chili peppers we prepared and stir-fry continuously. If there is no moisture in the pan while stir-frying, you can add a tiny bit of water appropriately to prevent the peppers from burning. Just a tiny bit, do not add too much. After stir-frying the peppers for 1 to 2 minutes, you can put the eggs from earlier in and stir-fry them together. Note that the heat should not be too high nor too low. Keep stir-frying. Continue stir-frying for about 1 minute, then add salt and soy sauce. Do not add too much salt, or it will be too salty. Oil sauce is actually optional. It is not mandatory. After adding the salt and the soy sauce, stir-fry for a short while. And then, you can transfer it to a plate. Next, let's make the second dish of the day, crucian carp tofu soup. Actually, it does not necessarily have to be crucian carp. Using sea bass, grass carp, or even tilapia is fine. It depends on what fish you can buy in your country. The first step is to pan fry the fish. We do not add cooking oil. We heat the pan first. After the pan starts to smoke, we turn the heat down a bit. Pour in the cooking oil. Then shake the pan so that oil coats the sides. Then immediately put the whole fish we prepared into the pan. After putting the fish into the pan, do not use a spatula or other tools to move it. Just let it be in the pan. Otherwise, the fish might fall apart. What we need to do is pick up the pan and gently shake it so the fish slides in the pan. If the pan in your home cannot be lifted, then just let it sit on low heat with peace of mind and wait about 2 minutes before using a tool to move it. After frying for about 2 minutes, you can flip the fish and treat the other side the same way. If operated correctly, you will find that no fish flesh sticks to the pan. The fish can slide freely in the pan, and the fish remains intact with no breakage. If this is the case, congratulations, you have mastered all the skills of frying fish. This dish is already 50% successful. After both sides of the fish are fried, put the prepared ginger and garlic into the pan as well, and fry them with the oil. After frying for another 1 minute or so, we can pour the boiling water we boiled earlier into the pan. Then put the prepared shell oti roots into the water, cover the lid, and start boiling the fish soup. After pouring in the boiling water, you can turn the heat up. Boil the soup over high heat. You must pour in boiling water, never put in cold water. The fish soup needs to be boiled over high heat for about 10 minutes. During this process, we can process the soft tofu we bought. Just cut it into the shape you like. Cutting it into small rectangular or square pieces is fine. After boiling for about 10 minutes, open the lid, and you will find that the transparent water from earlier has turned milky white. Congratulations, you are already 90% successful with this dish. Now put the prepared tofu in and boil it over high heat for another 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we add salt to the soup. This step is actually better done when putting the tofu in, but I forgot today. Control the amount of salt. Do not add too much. Then add an appropriate amount of white pepper powder. Its main function is to make the soup taste fresher, but it is okay if you do not add it. And there you have it. A pure crucian carb tofu soup is ready. Today's fish soup was very successful. The fish body remained intact without any breakage. The soup is milky white. The salt was just right. Everything was just perfect. Now let's ladle the fish soup into a bowl. Such a large pot of soup is definitely too much for me to finish alone. So this time I'll only eat half and save the other half for dinner. Finally, put the chopped scallions we prepared earlier into the fish soup. Everything is perfect. Now let's start a delicious lunch. What I introduced today is just the simplest way to make these two dishes. Actually, there are other more complex steps that require more ingredients, but this simple method is sufficient for now. As long as you follow these steps, even if you have never cooked Chinese food before, you can make two authentic Chinese dishes that taste pretty good. Finally, let's review. For today's lunch and dinner, all ingredients for the two dishes cost $3.05. all seasonings, electricity, water, gas, rice, etc. add up to no more than $0.3. So the total cost for food today is $3.35. If I only ate vegetables or soy products and did not buy this fish, then my lunch and dinner today would only cost $1. However, there is no need to be so frugal. After all, although my income is low, it is enough to cover my daily budget of $5. Plus, we need to ensure sufficient daily nutrient intake. We need to maintain a healthy body to face the various challenges of life. That is all for today's video. And thank you for watching my video. I will see you in the next one.